Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to get into Thomas Halbert's 46-minute, yep, that's right, it was that long ago, 46-minute video that he uploaded yesterday where he talked a lot about mental health. He talked a lot about his past, other influencers, how he felt in the sort of beauty community, the beauty influencer space. And it was really telling. There was a lot in there that I could personally relate to, and we can have a little chat about it. In the video, he talked a lot about when his grandma passed away and how that affected his mental health.
So I got this tattooed, but it was just when she passed away, but it was like game over for like my mental, like consecutive every single day of something, of stress and anxiety and feeling unloved and unaccepted and no one wanting me and no one wanting me around and feeling that I don't even love myself. I hate what I look in the mirror. I hate what I show people. I like the only thing I care about myself is like my ability to create something. And I just feel like I want to be connected to people so bad. I want someone, a best friend, anyone. But honestly, you guys, I never fixed any of these states of mind that I was in. It was just constant, and it was getting worse. Like these destructive tendencies, how I was treating people, the drama that I would get in, the fights that I would get in with people. It was all like me just lashing out on everyone, just like constantly, just like projecting onto people and trying to drag them into my cycles so they can, be they can play the act of my father, play the act of my mother, play the act of the person that abused me, or play the act of people that would bully me. Like I would just put people in these positions and I would be this constant martyr that would, to only feel better, I would have to harm myself to get that sweet release. It was like this addictive cycle that I was in, and it was happening constantly. I mean, a lot of people don't focus on their bullshit and the things that they be doing wrong. Like, a lot of people aren't self-aware or accountable.
After he tweeted out that he would be returning to YouTube yesterday, Thomas got quite a bit of stick from people, but also a lot of positive feedback. He tweeted out, "The people commenting hateful words and snarky comments on my video today are the ones that should be watching it the most. I hope they heal." There were a few people on Twitter calling him out, saying he was using mental health as an excuse for his past behaviour. Someone tweeted out, "No one is saying it's an excuse, but it's an explanation. Also, poor mental health makes you do a lot of really awful things. As someone with PTSD, BPD, and ADHD, I know and understand where he is coming from. By the way, a lot of the things you're talking about, he's cleared up. So..." And just to give my opinion here, I do actually agree with that person that's replied to Thomas there and replied to the other person who was in Thomas' replies. Mental health does make you different than you would be on a good day. I know from personal experience with me that, I do things that I might not have done if I'd been having a good day when, my BPD is really bad or something like that. I know that I do things that are kind of a bit out of character for me, or I do things that I feel like I should do in the moment when, really maybe I should stop and think. He went on to talk about how he felt about some other influencers and his past actions with them.
And all these big influencers that I look up to, they're following me and they're validating me and they're giving me this, that they're okay that I'm a part of something. Thomas Halbert is finally a part of something, and it just kept going and going and going. Lies started being spread about me in the industry out of nowhere because and we're not really gonna get into tea spilling and drama and blah 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 blah, but there was some shit behind the scenes. This was before James Charles. This was like literally like it was Manny, Patrick. Jeffrey was like slowly inching his way to ruin the community. Like Manny unfollowed me, Patrick unfollowed me. This brand like didn't want to work with me anymore. Like things just started getting weird. All of this validation that I was getting was just like getting tested, and then this is when I start like, and this is when in like 2016 you see like the growth of my Twitter and just constantly talking shit, like just straight up talking shit. Like I am jaded at this point. Fuck all of you. How dare you? Da da da. I am pissed off. I fuck Jeffree Star. Fuck Manny. Fuck Patrick. Fuck this person. Fuck this person. Fuck this person. I went to this thing and I went to this thing and they're and doing this, and that just kept getting worse. Ooh, I am calling myself out. This is, and not to say that things that happened to me weren't acceptable and weren't okay, but my reaction to it was just not as okay, just as unhinged and irrational and stupid and dramatic. I was like, well, fuck them. Now I have a reason to shit on them, and like now I'm like I'm gonna do better anyways, and I'm gonna do good anyways, and like for the longest time I was getting that validation. Like I was literally just coming on camera and being straight fucking honest about a product and about this and about this brand and like things that I believe in, my morals, my ethics, like, you know, this brand not posting people of color as much as they should be, like literally just calling anyone out, because like I'm tired of it. I'm tired of these facades and these bullshits, and I'm tired of subscribing to people and trying to sit at a table. But ooh, that's the thing. When I've always done something with a good purpose and with a purpose that's true to my heart, I'm always successful with it. But when it gets shaky and it starts to become a little bit unhinged and unhealthy, that's when the foundation starts to wobble a little bit. So yeah, I was getting validated. Like 2017 was like the rise of this YouTube channel going up. I was shitting on all these people. Like literally, like I thought I was sickening that bitch. But let me tell you something. When you're doing things because you're doing it in spite of other people, it will never last. It will never last. And I hope all of you are listening. Never do something in spite of someone. Do it because you are wanting to do it, because it's for you and it's for your elevation as a person. Never do anything because of another human being, whether it's good or bad. Do shit for you. Okay? Because I'm over here wasting so much of my life and so much of my talent and my ability as an artist and as a creator and as a creative, worrying about trying to shit on people that don't like me and trying to prove myself. I was still trying to prove myself, and guess where it got me? Because when you build houses on unstable foundations, baby, they're going to fall over. They're going to blow away in the wind. As soon as a tornado hits, boop, fly. Like, as soon as anything hits it, it's going to fall over. It might look like a pretty-ass house, and it might be the most gag-worthy thing that you've ever seen. But if it's built on an unstable foundation, mama, it is going to topple over. And it's because I lost sight of myself. I lost sight of everything. I lost sight of what I was doing anything for. I lost sight of like taking care of myself and healing myself and like always turning away from like what is actually in my path, what is actually I'm supposed to be doing. If I'm gonna do this, like the universe doesn't reward you for being a shitty person. And if it does, your life is miserable. Like, maybe you have success, but guess what? That personal life is shit, girl. Suddenly, what I said in 2018 that got me canceled is just like, well, I guess Thomas was right.
At this point, he goes on to talk about how it's affected his mental health, being on social media and being an influencer. He talks a lot about hospitalization, self-harm, all of that kind of stuff. So if you're triggered by that, you might not want to watch this part.
You know, I would wake up in hospitals for no reason. It was just, you know, it's because of eating disorder. It was because the comments were still getting to me. My relationship that was super toxic was getting to me. My interactions with other influencers, I felt unaccepted by anyone. I felt hated by everyone. And guess what? The gag is, my ethics and my morals became super flimsy in 2018 because I was looking for, at that point I was so desperate for acceptance and someone to be like, yes, I believe in you. So even though I believed all these things about Jeffree Star, the second that him and I like made amends, it was just like, how fake, fake bitch. Oh my God, I was so fake. Cause like the way that I would just ignore all the things that I had said about someone just because they were giving me a sliver of acceptance. These people that I had beef with or had some sort of falling out with, like, oh, but if they forgave me, if they wanted to be my friend. So I can sit at the cool kids table now. At that point, it didn't fucking matter what morals I had or what I believed in and how I felt or anything like that, and whether it was a good thing or a bad thing. I just wanted someone, anyone. That was the same thing. Like when I was just looking. Give anyone, please. Tell me I'm good enough. Anyone. I don't care who you are. Just anyone tell me I'm good enough. So I was friends with these people that hated these people, and these people hated these people, and this person. And then the second that shit happened in 2018, guess what happened? The second that shit happened on October 14th, 2018, that entire week I lost everything. Gone. I just literally never gave myself a moment to like literally just, I even like that November, like I was just like, I can't handle this. I'd rather kill myself. And I tried to. Guys, I have never given myself a second to breathe. Enough. I'm watching my career slip away. All the things, like constantly. Like for 2 years, I have not grown on YouTube. I have not grown on Twitter. I have not grown on Instagram. I have not grown on anything. I have been consistently on a decrease. A mental and everything is losing. And I think that's a sign from the universe being like, well, guess what? We're even going to take away the one thing that was actually giving you any sort of validation on this earth. Until you fucking fix yourself, we're taking this away too. I'm only 6 months clean of self-harm. That's what I'm talking about. That right there is what I'm talking about. The fact that I am only 6 months clean. I'm 23 years old. I'm only 6 months clean of self-harm. That means I've spent so much of my life pushing away this stuff that I haven't healed. Everything is calling upon me to work on this. And I need to step away. I need to step away from this thing that was very toxic for me, and I need to rework how I'm going to be a social media influencer and how I'm going to present. How am I going to present myself to not be so fucking nasty on the internet too when even if someone's being a fucking bitch to me, how can I just like ignore it? I deserve that. I deserve a happy and fulfilled life because I don't want to have a inconvenience happen and I want to kill myself. I don't want these thoughts. I don't want to hurt myself anymore. I don't want to look in the mirror and want to cry. I don't want these things anymore. I don't need it. It doesn't aid anything. It's not productive. It's holding me back from living my life, and I'm very scared of dying and not living. To end this video, let's talk about YouTube. Let's talk about where I'm at. Right now, I'm in a great headspace. I can genuinely say that I'm good. I have my moments. My moments of needing to cry and let it out and to talk about what's happened to me in my childhood. Carlos is an amazing partner that hears me. And if he doesn't understand me, he at least tries to.
Personally, I thought this was a really, really good video for Thomas to make. It genuinely seems like he wants to take accountability, like he's healing, which is great. You know, I think that's something that we should celebrate rather than something that we should drag him for. And I think, you know, we should just wish him all the best. And with that, I am going to leave you here. I just wanted to sort of summarise Thomas' video a little bit because I know not everyone's got time to watch a 46-minute video, but let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. We can have a little chat, discuss it. I can make another video on it if you like. Let me know, and I will see you on the next one. Take care, stay safe, stay well. Bye bye.